Good morning everyone. Today we are going to study about the various salts. Right? In the previous lesson, lecture, we talked about sodium chloride. We discussed about sodium chloride, which is a very important salt. Right? And this salt is used as a raw material for making many other salts. Right? So today we are going to study about three salts: sodium hydroxide, bleaching powder and washing soda. Now for all these salts, NaCl, that is sodium chloride, is the raw material used. So first of all we will study about sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH. Its common name is caustic soda. Now how this is prepared? It is prepared by an aqueous solution of NaCl. A concentrated aqueous solution of NaCl is also called as brine. This is a 1-mark question also which can be asked in exam. What is brine? So brine is a concentrated aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Right? Now, when electric current is passed through this brine, or we can say during electrolysis of brine, what is produced? Sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, chlorine and hydrogen. We get three products: NaOH, Cl2 and H2. So this process is also known as chlor-alkali process. Mark it, this is very important. It can be asked in exam. What is chlor-alkali process, or why is it called chlor-alkali process? So why is it called chlor-alkali process? Because during this process, chlor, that is chlorine, is produced, and an alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, is produced. Right? That is why it is known as chlor-alkali process. Now in this process, hydrogen, it is produced at cathode, which is a negative electrode. Chlorine is produced at anode, which is a positive electrode. You know, chlorine, it is negatively charged, so it will go near anode. So this will be collected at anode, hydrogen will be collected at cathode, and sodium hydroxide, it is liberated near cathode. Right? So we get these three products, and all these three products are having various uses. They are very important. So what are their uses? Sodium hydroxide, it is used in the preparation of soaps and detergents. It is used for degreasing the metals. It is also used in the manufacturing of paper, used for paper making also. Then it is also used for preparing artificial textile fibers like rayon. Rayon is an artificial fiber, right? So the sodium hydroxide is also used for preparing the artificial textile fibers. Next, hydrogen. Hydrogen also can be used for many purposes. It is used as a fuel for rockets. Then it is used for making ammonia for fertilizers. It is used in the production of hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid also has many uses that we'll talk just now. And it is used for the hydrogenation of oils to make solid fats like margarine, which is commonly used in the kitchen also. Right? Then comes chlorine. Chlorine is used for sterilizing drinking water. You know, the water which we get from in our taps. That also has some chlorine sometimes in it, right? But those chlorine tablets are put in the tanks to sterilize the water, to kill all the bacteria present in it. Then it can be also used in the swimming pools. You must have observed in swimming pools also, they use chlorine to disinfect it, to sterilize it. Then it is used for making plastics such as PVC. The full form of PVC is polyvinyl chloride. The PVC pipes that are used for putting the electric wires inside it. So these PVC pipes are made by using chlorine. Then it is also used for making chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFCs. Then in the manufacturing of pesticides, paints, etc., dye. For all these things, chlorine is used. Now this hydrogen which is produced and the chlorine which is produced during this process, this hydrogen and chlorine, they can, now all these three, NaOH, chlorine and hydrogen, they are stored separately. This hydrogen and chlorine, it can be combined together to produce hydrochloric acid. And this hydrochloric acid, it is used for cleaning steel. It is also used for cleaning the iron sheets before galvanizing them. Then it is used for the preparation of chlorides like ammonium chloride, which is used in the dry cells. Then hydrochloric acid is also used in medicines and cosmetics. It is also used in making plastics such as PVC. Then this NaOH plus chlorine, that is sodium hydroxide and chlorine, they are combined together to produce a bleach which is known as sodium hypochlorite, NaClO, right? Now this bleach is used as household bleach, which we use in the homes also. Then it is also used for bleaching the fabrics. So this is a very important salt, sodium hydroxide. Next salt we'll talk about bleaching powder. Now this bleaching powder, it is also known as calcium oxychloride or chloride of lime. The formula for it is CaOCl2, calcium oxychloride. Now how this is prepared? This is prepared by passing chlorine. See, here we get chlorine, we talked about it. This can be used for preparing the bleaches also. So this chlorine is passed over dry slaked lime, CaOH whole twice, to get CaOCl2, that is the bleaching powder. So chlorine is passed over dry slaked lime to get CaOCl2. This chlorine actually is the bleaching agent in this. Bleaching powder is used to store this chlorine. Chlorine is actually the bleaching agent in it, which is this bleaching agent is due to its oxidizing property. Chlorine, it has an oxidizing property, and for this purpose it can be used as a bleaching agent, right? So this bleaching powder, this can be used, or this is used actually in the textile industries for bleaching cotton and linen clothes. It is also used for more whitening of the clothes. Then it is used in the paper industries for bleaching of the pulp, so that you get white paper, right? Then it is used as an oxidizing agent, as I told you. It is also used for cleaning the water. This bleach can be used, right, for disinfecting the water. So bleaching powder also has its many uses. The third one is washing soda. Washing soda is Na2CO3.10H2O. Now this is, the common name of it is sodium carbonate decahydrate. It is 0.10H2O. This 0.10H2O is the water of crystallization attached to it. About water of crystallization we will talk a little later. So just now you learn this formula Na2CO3.10H2O, or the common name sodium, or the chemical name you can say, not the common name but the chemical name is sodium carbonate decahydrate. The common name is washing soda. Now how this is prepared? This is also prepared by using sodium chloride as the raw material, and it is prepared in 3 steps. The first step is that brine. Just now also we talked about brine here. Brine is the concentrated solution of NaCl in the aqueous form. So this brine, over this ammonia is passed. It is combined with ammonia plus carbon dioxide, right? So NaCl plus NH3, water already is present in NaCl, we are taking it as brine, and carbon dioxide. This will produce sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3, which is in the precipitate form, right? And ammonium chloride. So this is then separated out from NH4Cl, NaHCO3, because it is in the precipitate form. This can be separated out, and when this sodium hydrogen carbonate, it is heated in the second step, then this is heated. When it is heated, it produces anhydrous sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. Anhydrous means dry. Whenever the word anhydrous is used, that means dry. So this is also known as soda ash. Sodium carbonate, which is in the dry form, that is known as soda ash, plus carbon dioxide gas is released, plus water. Now we take this in the third step. This sodium carbonate, again it is mixed with water, right? So 10 molecules of water are added to this soda ash, that is sodium carbonate, and we get Na2CO3.10H2O, which is washing soda or sodium carbonate decahydrate, right? In the first step, what we do? We take the raw material, that is sodium chloride, in the brine form, and ammonia plus carbon dioxide is mixed in it. We get sodium hydrogen carbonate. This sodium hydrogen carbonate is then heated, and we get dry sodium carbonate, right? This dry sodium carbonate is then mixed with 10 molecules of water, and we get sodium carbonate 0.10H2O, as this 0.10H2O is the water of crystallization. Now this washing soda, as the name indicates, washing soda, it is used as a cleansing agent for washing the clothes. This is also used in the preparation of some detergent powders. Then it is used for removing permanent hardness of water in the manufacture of glass, soap and paper, in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Now sometimes in exams you don't get direct questions, rather you get questions from the uses. To name the powder which is used to remove permanent hardness of water, right? And then how it is prepared, the questions will be like this. So you have to know all the uses also. Learn all these uses of sodium and sodium hydroxide. What are the uses of various products? NaOH, chlorine, hydrogen, then of hydrochloric acid, of the bleach which is used, then the uses of bleaching powder, uses of washing soda, plus how they are manufactured. That the equations you have to learn very nicely, right? So in the next lecture now, in the next video, I'll tell you something more about different salts, like we'll talk about the baking soda, we'll talk about gypsum, plaster of Paris, and I'll tell you something about water of crystallization also, right? So till then, you first go through this and learn this, practice it, practice the equations, learn the uses, right? So thank you everyone and stay safe. Thank you.